Hey guys, it is Ian here, and this is my live video for INTC 2030 Lab 9. Here on the screen I have the tasks we're going to be performing. We will create an IPsec policy that requires secure communication between the computers. We will apply the policy by group policy object, and we will prove that the data is encrypted when we transfer it over the network. Let's go ahead and get to it. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the administrative tools and open up group policy management. We're going to drill down into our domain. We're going to edit the default domain policy. Now to find the IPsec area, we're going to go to the policies, Windows settings, and security settings. And at the very bottom it's got the IP security. We're going to right click and we're going to manage the IP filter list and filter actions. First we're going to create a new filter list, so we'll go down here to add. We're going to name this one Lab 9 filter, and then click add. Go ahead and click next. Just make sure that it's mirrored. Go ahead and click next. We don't need to add a description. And now this is for the source. It's going to be my IP address. Click next. Destination address is going to be any IP address. Click next. We can leave the default for IP protocol. Next. And then click finish. Now next what we're going to be doing, go ahead and click OK from here. And then we need to manage the filter actions. So we're going to create a new filter action. Go ahead and click add, click next. We're going to name this one secure traffic. Click next. We're going to negotiate security, click next. Do not allow unsecured communication, click next. For these traffic security, integrity, and encryption, click next. And then click finish. We can go ahead and close out of that. There's our filter action. We can close. And now from here what we need to do is we're going to now create the actual policy that's going to be using both the filter action and the actual filter itself. So we're going to right click the IP security policies. We're going to create a new IP security policy. Go ahead and click next. We're going to name this one Lab 9 policy. We'll go ahead and click next. Click next. We're going to make sure that the edit properties button is checked. Click finish. It's going to open up the properties for the actual policy. Right here shows the dynamic. We're going to actually add. Go ahead and click next. Now for the tunneling, we're not going to worry about this. For this demonstration, go ahead and click next. Now we're going to make sure that network type is set to all network connections. Click next. And as you can see, here is the filter that we created just a second ago. We're going to highlight it. Click next. Click the filter action that we created just a second ago for the secure traffic. Click next. And then instead of the authentication method being the Kerberos v5 protocol, we're going to use a string for a pre-shared key. We're going to name this one pre-shared key 1. Go ahead and click next. And then click finish. And then click OK. Now from here what we're going to do is we're going to actually highlight the policy that we just created, which is the Lab 9 policy. Right click it and make sure that we do assign it. Okay. Now from here we're going to hop over to the other computer. Now as you see on this computer I have a shared folder that's going to be receiving the actual traffic. Now in order for everything to work we have to update the group policy on both machines. You can just open up the command prompt, type in GP update, hit enter, and it's going to update the policy. I'm going to go ahead and do that on the first machine. Skip that for you. So now that I've updated the group policy, what I'm going to text file right here over the network, and I'm going to capture it using Wireshark, and I'm going to see if we can actually read the text that's actually inside the packet. Just opening the text file, you can see it says test text here. Go ahead and close that. Once you start it off the VMware adapter, I'm going to open this just a little bit more. And to the desktop here, I have the actual UNC pathway that we're going to be using. I'm going to drag it and drop it inside the folder. I'm going to reopen the Wireshark. And as you can see here at the below, it is all encrypted. There's no plain text. And that completes my lab video for Lab 9 of the INTC 2030. Thank you guys for watching.